back. Freedom Fighters is still playing, but we have a special guest here in the studio. It's Khromata.
Hi.
DJ Khromata, Eileen from San Francisco.
From also Iboga artist.
Yes,
Iboga DJ,
yes.
Right? Represent Iboga in the USA, right?
Correct, yes.
So
Proudly so. Yeah.
Nice to have you here. So,
Thank you.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Oh, well, we are at Dreamstate SoCal, having a wonderful time. I play tomorrow at 6 p.m. on the Sequence stage, a Psytrance stage, which is going off right now. Really, really wonderful. Yeah, I flew down here from San Francisco today. So, yeah, having a good time.
So you live in San Francisco?
I live in the East Bay of San Francisco,
Okay.
so, you know, so pretty much, yeah.
You've been DJing for many years there, I assume.
Yes, yeah, in the Bay Area.
In the Bay Area.
Yeah,
I saw you in a few parties when I played in Pulse and maybe...
Yeah, she actually always play in the same parties when we play,
yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm part of Pulse SF, and we throw events. We've had you out 3 times. And yeah, I also play there a lot, and I throw my events as well. I have a party called Khromata Nights, and I had DJ Emark there earlier this year, so that was really great. So yeah,
Nice. And can you tell us a little bit about the scene in San Francisco? I mean, we talked about the scene in America a few minutes before, but maybe can you focus a bit more on about the Bay Area and San Francisco itself?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Bay Area scene, it's one of the bigger ones in the U.S. You have New York, L.A., San Francisco. The San Francisco scene is, I love it. It's big, but it's also still intimate. People know each other, but at the same time, it's like, you know, there's still people that you don't know. It's been going on since the CCC in the 1990s, so it's been going on for quite some time. It's grown in popularity over the years as well. So yeah, and then I love it so much that I decided, like, yeah, I'm gonna start DJing and throwing events at Pulse SF as well as my own events. So that's basically how we've been doing it there.
Yeah, great that you're doing all that. To support the scene and yeah. So how you feel like it's in San Francisco? Is it also growing, or it's like same?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like so in San Francisco, there's kind of like you have from different areas. It's becoming popular too, also with like the trance crowd as well. Like Trance Family SF, they've incorporated Psytrance. Really cool. They booked me to close after Asterix a couple years ago, so they had that. That was a wonderful experience. So thank you, Trance Family SF. And then also, as far as like attendance and everything, a lot of people really they come and support. They do, and we really appreciate that. And you see like kind of the same people sometimes, and then a lot of new people are coming in. It's a really like positive vibes and a really great scene. I've been part of the San Francisco Psytrance scene since 2002, when I moved to the United States from Thailand, and so I guess what, 16 years now? Oh, that's a while. I'm still young. But yeah, but so very long time now. I consider it my home base. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So, and we love it when you guys come and play for us as well.
Yeah, we always enjoy.
Yeah, I opened for you this summer.
Yeah, last time, right? Was you as well. And,
yeah.
Yeah, I felt like they really love the music, and they really appreciate and how can I say, like, they just really dive deep into it, you know, compared to maybe other places. So I feel like it has a stronger community of trance lovers there, you know, like
absolutely,
they really go for the music and for seeing the artists, you know. Still a bit of underground vibe, I would call it.
Yeah, that's a good assessment. Yeah.
This is what I felt.
No, it's quite on point. Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely the stronger bass. Over the years, there was the DNA Lounge. I've played there at Psysex like 16 years ago.
In the early 2000s.
In the early 2000s. Then there was the Mistress of Evil, and what was this label?
The MOE, and then the
There's a lot of dark influences there.
Yeah, that was like the mid 2000s. It kind of went in that direction as well, and then
that kind of faded, right?
Yes,
It's not much of a dark scene right now.
Well, there is actually, especially it's always been more smaller and underground, but the Goa Gil parties are very big.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's like a 24-hour sets?
Yes, in Northern California. So
Okay.
Wow.
it's
That's awesome.
they have a couple parties a year. His birthday.
Okay, I didn't know that,
Yeah. So it's a really nice big party that people go to all the time, like religiously. They go to that one. So there is that as well. As far as like, you know, maybe some like high tech or like some type of parties like this, there's like really like parties out in the middle of the desert, but very underground, you know. So it's there's a little bit here and there. Like I think a lot of people don't realize that in the United States that there is, you know, Psytrance scenes. Except like they're starting to realize more and more that there is. But
Yeah, like beside of the Dreamstate and all the
correct,
big events.
yeah,
Okay,
because
yeah.
like this event is awesome, but you know more people hear about like this. But there's also many things going on.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
nice.
Nice. So where people can find your sets online and your podcast?
Absolutely. Yeah, so you can find my sets online on SoundCloud. It's soundcloud.com/Khromata. That's Khromata. And then I'm basically like the only Khromata out there. So you just type it in and whatever is there, you find it. Instagram.com/Khromata, etc. So you can all check it out there.
So yeah,
I have
check it out,
Yeah,
for
I have a
sure.
lot of DJ sets up,
Yeah.
you know, and I love your guys' music. I play it often, and
Thank you very
yes,
much.
yes. So yeah. So wow, you guys, I'm on Psy-Nation Radio. I'm so excited.
You are on Psy-Nation Radio.
Me too. Yeah.
Thanks to Eileen Khromata. We're gonna listen to a little bit more of Freedom Fighters sets, and we're gonna come back soon with more interviews.
We are Psy-Nation. Turn on, tune in, and drop out.